Howdy folks, welcome back to Super Hamster Plays The Witcher 3. This is pretty much exactly where you left us. So we're just going to follow this path and see how we get on.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. We going?
Something doesn't sound right.
Help me! Help!
Ghoul? No? I was going to say it looks like something without griffin without wings, but it has wings. And it's carrying off a dead horse. Okay. Ah, I made a mess.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh,
Charming.
you'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
As I said, we're mercenaries. Or witches
to
are
the trail.
mercenaries.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Open the bestiary. What if we go to our bestiary? Ah, there we go. So use the left thing to get to the bestiary. We're in the bestiary. Highlight the bestiary. Griffins. Blah blah blah. Grape shot bomb. Hybrid oil. And Ard signs. So set fire to it. Is Ard there? Quick access menu. A telekinetic blast. Doesn't like that. Okay. Let's get on our horse. When holding A without steering, automatically follow its path. Horse won't lose stamina. No. From the mini-map it looks like we go this way.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Nearing a village, don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. They also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements and villages. These are marked with that sign on the map. Examine them and learn about contracts and work.
Men, too. We need to watch us in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
I heard there was something about being infected by a trout.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Guessing they're losing the war.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Don't
Beg
have
your
to drink.
pardon for those thugs.
Welcome to
No
leave.
need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. It does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Might as well ask while we're here.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Maybe I will. Dialogue options marked with X will end the conversation. Good to know.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
See if we can make some money out of this griffin.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Where you go?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Here's the shop panel. So I think this is what we've got on the left. So we just look at all these, that'll get them off the thing. Alright, what have they got over here? So where's our money? Oh, top left, we've got 300. they've got 168. So what can we buy? Vodka? Water? And these are all alchemy components, but yeah, not bothered about those. Potatoes, plums, grapes. Well, let's grab some vodka, because always useful. And let's buy some of that. Swap with a card on the battlefield to return it to your hand. Now, Gwent is a card game within the game of The Witcher, and at some point we'll get into it, so we may as well grab some cards. Do. Don't have that one. That's strength of 5, that's strength of 8. I'll pick that up. Right, let's see if we've got something to sell, so then we can grab some more money. All for now, temporary lowers the required level of all items by 2. Yeah, let's sell that. And we got their torch, emits a dim light. Not worth selling. And we can't sell these items. Have we got anything worth selling? I have to sell 1 water. Yeah, if we sell a couple, that gives us the 20, which means we can buy the archer card. And we're done with the shop.
Thanks for everything.
Mm-hmm. Go find somewhere to sit, I guess.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Got 2 white-haired guys in
Yeah. Black one's been out measuring the fields.
armour
Let him
with
measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
2 huge swords at their back. What could
You're
possibly
dumber
be?
than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
It's nice. Options marked with the triangle will make use of the axis sign. This influences people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. Charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist me during a conversation. Invest in delusion the abilities.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
So people don't like witches, but apparently they fear them as well.
There are 4 factions.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cut. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Yeah.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
What?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Right.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yeah, I'm not liking this guy.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Fine.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Yes, that would be the point. An ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are the generals, the cards are their forces. You will go first. Okay. Choose a card to redraw. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the top left indicates its strength, so that's a bit rubbish. When placed on the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength. This is a unit's combat row. Okay, so there's ranged ones, close combat. Okay, yep. Some have special abilities. Where the cards are the type of special card, they reduce the strength of all cards of a given type, including your own. Okay. So of each game, you may select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. Let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability. You can only be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card from your hand. Press A again to place it. Our turn. Okay, so pushing that will show us what we got. Sets the strength of all siege combat cards to 1. And we can cancel or go back in. Sets the strength of all close combat cards by 1. We don't have any duplicates. Well, let's start with some ranged combat. That looks like just dwarf crossbow types, so... The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played at the end of a round. The player with the highest total wins. You may pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards. Your opponent can continue playing cards till he or she passes as well. You should pass when you're confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. The round ends once both players have passed. The player then compares total strength, highest wins, all cards on the battlefield are discarded, and you reset to 0. Okay, so I have 4, he has 5, he is winning. What do these guys do? Add 1 to all units in the row, excluding themselves. So they're good with siege weapons, and we've only got 1 of those. So let's put that out. It takes up to 10. Yeah, so that's messed up the siege engines. But we're still winning, and if we put this guy out, that should give us 2 points. Yeah, so we're still winning. What does our ability do? Pick an impenetrable fog from your deck and play it immediately. I don't know what that means. So we're 2 behind, so if we do that... It's currently a tie. So that's going to affect siege engines. We already have that. And that will affect close combat, and neither of us has any. Well, let's do that. So we're winning by 1, so he's going to have to play another card to beat us. Let's make it frosty. He's still winning. We're down to 4 cards each. So we let him win. Player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. Let's stick this guy out. And we are winning. Let's make it rain. That'll mess up his siege engines. And we're winning again. He clears the weather. He only has 1 card left. So if we play a 5, we'll be winning. He's going to have to pass. winning. He's passed. He has no cards left. So in the last round, we get an extra card. He still has none. And we'll finish him properly. I would say we're going to win this round quite comfortably too. No shame in passing, let your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards. Each deck features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. Powerful cards turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing quests or purchasing them from a vendor.
Well.
And that's
You've a
Gwent.
knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Yeah, okay. It's a big hook we've got on our belt, isn't it? But, yeah. Is there anyone else in here? Oh, we haven't spoken to this guy.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Yeah, we'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Perhaps. But today is not that day. Just gonna stand here next to my nice floral arrangement that disappears when I go. Oop. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget to hit the... Hello, cat. Hi, cat. Don't forget to hit the like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Help me take over YouTube one subscriber at a time. And we'll be back in the future with more from Geralt and Vesemir, this guy, Ciri's uncle, and disgusting slurper of beverages. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now. Bye bye.